Hello, this is Richard. This, my friends, is Games Freezer, and today I am back. I'm back with another one of my unboxings, and we've been sent something special in this here box to take a look at for you today. So it's a Nintendo Switch accessory, and it's from the people from COOWPS P2. So who are the COOWPS P2 people? Well, you're going to see, because this, my friends, is a lovely looking case, a protective case for your Nintendo Switch 2. So they call it a split protective case for the Nintendo Switch 2. It comes with 2 grip covers, 1 travel protective cover, 1 console protective case. So it's interesting to see what this looks like. The actual box itself that it's coming is very impressive. Lovely look to it, as you can see. So I'll spin it around with some really nice design on it. And it's an absolutely solid box because it's going to pass the knock test. There you go. That's how solid it is. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a nice unboxing, and I'm going to see if we can get it onto the Switch 2 as well to see it in action. So we'll do that in the second part of the video. But the first part is this, doing the unboxing. Lovely lid. Pop that down there. Got some nice packaging inside. So COOWPS. It's like a protective sheet, which is quite interesting. And then you've got your cloth, COOWPS branded screen cleaning cloth, which is nice, very nice indeed. Now here, let's put that over there for now. Here is the actual protective element of the case. So I'm just going to take this padding out, put that over there, and in the back there you can see where you keep up to 12 game cartridges for your Nintendo Switch 2, which is really cool. It's a nice kind of rubber feel to the enclosure where those game cartridges are kept, the game packs are kept. So yeah, very nice. So it's very solid, feels very solid in the hand. So that's that part. Then we have a bit of documentation that comes in this nice container. This product is an original patented design by COOWPS, engineered specifically to protect the Nintendo Switch 2 console. It features wear-resistant and drop-proof materials, a detachable structure, precisely cut ports, and a slim, portable profile. The case offers all-round protection for the Switch 2 while allowing users to easily attach or detach Joy-Con controllers, adapting seamlessly to various gameplay modes. So nice. Nice bit of class to the packaging and the containment within the packaging as well. So what we got here then? So we got this extended warranty, a 12-month warranty with the product, which is pretty cool. And you get exclusive access to newly launched products for free product upgrades. Very nice. Fully functional split protective case set. So this is just telling you what you get within your case box, along with how to install it in there as well. So I'll need that very soon. So we've got how to install Joy-Cons as well to the protectors. So nice. That's all in there. So that's cool. And then we have this little card here. Now that your product has arrived, what's next? Okay, yeah, so you've got a lot of QR codes to sort of scan, so that's all good. The actual insides of the box as well are covered in this nice foam, which is cool. And we've got the Joy-Con elements here, so let's take those off and pop that over there. So that's the Joy-Con protective elements, very nice. Then we have the back of the case here. It comes with this nice stand, look, see that? Like a nice, very solid stand indeed. And there's looks like there's some kind of MagSafe element to the case as well. I'm not sure what that is, that's interesting. So maybe you can put it on a mag mount. So that'll be interesting to see how that works. One other thing to notice, and to note even, is that we've got the mag mount here off the back of my phone. I don't know if you can see that properly. And that just goes, oh, I wanted it to snap on, there we go. There it just goes, boom. And that's mag mounted. Now, I don't know what the requirement is for that to stick maybe stronger, but that just goes to show that it is potentially compatible with magnetic holders. So that'll be interesting, like a hands-free scenario where you've got the dock actually sitting on a stand of some variety. And then you're just putting your hands onto it so you're not supporting the weight, which will be quite handy. So yeah, just something I noticed from where I've been playing around with it. But again, still pretty impressed by the overall package. Goodbye, my friends. Is there anything else in the box? Nothing else in the box. So that is the sort of front and the back of it. And it'll be interesting to see how that looks when it's all attached to the Nintendo Switch 2. So we'll call a halt to this part of the video, and then we'll come back with the Switch 2 and get it connected up. So see you in a minute. So we're back, and now we're going to get down to business of taking the Nintendo Switch 2, which is here, and placing it into the case. So I'm going to do this without using any instructions and see how intuitive it is. So firstly, we've got this part here, which is the main bulk of the case. And it's got the stand here, so we want to make sure that we're right way up in order to utilise the stand. So it needs to go up this way. So we're going to slot that in like that, and then that should line up nicely. Now, am I clipping it in or am I sliding it in? Maybe I need to slide it in. That's interesting. So let's take it and slide it in from the sides. Does that work? No. Looks like it's going to be a clip jobby. Now again, I should really use the control manual, but I won't because I want to see how intuitive it is. So what I've done is I've slipped the bottom of the Switch 2 into the lip there. There's a little lip that runs along the bottom. And I'm hoping by pushing at the top it should clip in. It's not going to do it. Okay, obviously I don't want to break the case or the Switch 2. It feels like it's going to clip in. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what, now that's in, that is a lovely tight fit, as you can see. Basically a second skin. Gives you that kind of profile, so it's not too bulky, but it's giving you that extra protection around the Switch 2. It's actually really good. I'll just go back. Okay, let's just have that. Right, so then we've got the stand as well, which is nice. It's a nice look to the stand, very robust. And obviously all ports are accessible through the case. USB-C, you've got your volume buttons on the top and a power button as well, which both work. And then on the base, USB-C. I've never known what those other 2 holes are for, funny enough. Obviously there's the 2 speaker holes there, but these 2 little round ones, I'm not sure what they're for. But yeah, all holes are accessible and usable, so that's good news. So what we're going to do with the other parts, so we've got the Joy-Cons to attach or detach from the original Switch 2 housing and put into this housing. Again, this is very cool because this will give you extra grip for your Joy-Cons. So, and it should obviously also enable you to attach them to the side of the Switch 2. So is that in correctly or not? Again, I'm not following the instructions. I just want to see how intuitive this is. That seems tight enough. See if it goes on the side. So we've got the grip there. Yeah, that looks good to me. So that's on that side. That actually looks really cool. And then we're going to take the next Joy-Con, which is here, the blue one, and I'm going to pop that in. So how do we do this? Maybe I'll put the bottom part in first and then slide in the top. Again, it's a nice tight fit. It feels good. So yeah, not only does it give you protection, it gives you grip. You see the textured underside there. And then we slip that on. That's it, that's all clipped in now. So we're all clipped in. We've got the profile now being this, extended back to make it easier to grip the Switch 2 for prolonged periods, which is really handy because you do find yourself having to take a break from playing the Switch because of the hand cramps that you can get. So that's a good solution to that issue. And then you've got slightly raised curve around the edges of the Switch as well, the Switch 2. So again, that assists with if you drop it, it will hit the ridges first before the screen, hopefully. Obviously, it doesn't protect the analog sticks because they're higher than the ridges, but that's just inherent to the design of the Nintendo Switch 2. So that's how that works. So now we've got it in here, what we're going to do with this. So I'm assuming that assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups, but I think that we put it in this way. So I'm going to try that. So we clip that. Maybe I put the ends in first, like so. So we've got the tops into the little rounded housing, and then we clip it in. Very satisfying clip. And then see that? That's a fully enclosed, travel-ready Nintendo Switch 2, with the front of that being obviously where your games will live, which is really good. I like that a lot. It looks smart as well. I'm not sure why I've got these lumps here, but maybe that's extra protection. You also get access still to the charging port on the top there. So you put it in this and then charge it up while you're not using it, keeping it nice and safe. And obviously that rock solid protection. Got to admit, I'm very impressed by this. This is different to anything I've tried out. I've tried out quite a few sort of cases for the Nintendo Switch and a few for the Nintendo Switch 2 as well, which you'll see from our other videos. And this is a level above anything I've actually tried. Actually, just notice you've got two little open handles there. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera, but yeah, there you go. They say open. So you pull them up. Let's try that. Don't like doing these things when I'm not aware of how they exactly work, but that's how you get it off. Let's just try and do that now. Come on, lift that. There we go. I'm trying not to use excessive force. There we go. So yeah, so they lift up, and obviously away you go. And then when you want to put it back on, line it all up, and then just pop back on like that. Very nice. So yeah, well worth a look if you're in the market for a brand new, top of the range Nintendo Switch 2 case from these guys at COOWPS. And this is the COOWPS P2. So hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Helps us get new things into the Games Freezer to take a look at just for you guys. But until next time, my friends, you'll be leaving me with my fully protected Nintendo Switch 2 ready to roam wherever we want to roam. Goodbye, my friends.